have to. It's like, what's in that bottle? Shut up. It's hydration. All right. We up. Yep. Yeah. Check us out. Should be good. I'll do this third. Yeah, we got something. The beacon. Of course. Anyways, hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Sakudash.
Double honors once again, as always, unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. All right, peace, much love, and salutations as always to those for elect. All right, the brothers here in Great Millstone Nashville. Once again, another camp, another Saturday, the 7th? The 7th? Yep. December 7th. All right, 2024, right, already. You know, which is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right, we're getting ready to enter into the so-called New Year. All right, here in a couple weeks. And, you know, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shai, we'll see what the Apostle Har deems that year, man. And by the looks of it, and 2025 is looking like it's going to be very heavy. It's going to be a very action-packed year. You know? Yeah. What the fuck? That's the first 3 days, okay, the new year. And it was the same way back in 2020. And we know what happened in 2020. That was the year that took niggas' souls, man.
Took the world upside down.
Yeah.
It changed how things usually was.
Yeah, flip shit. Some shit ain't even back the same way. You know?
You still wearing masks 4 years
Yeah,
later.
4 years in, you still wearing
5.
masks. And they're gonna bring those mandates back out. They're gonna bring all these things back out, and this time they won't be lifted. And that's what we're telling our people. All right, you so-called blacks and the American Latinos. Okay, it's high time to wake out of sleep and to repent, man, because the way that this devil is moving, he's about to make his final move. Okay, and it's not gonna be, nothing's gonna be lifted. There's not gonna be any ease to it. Okay, so Lord willing, this is edifying. You want to start with that? Yeah, go ahead.
This says, this is on NPR. Headline, USDA orders testing across nation's milk supply amid rising bird flu cases.
All right, so, and we're constantly hearing about this flu, that flu. What's that one that just happened in,
the 143 cases?
They said it didn't happen.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was, so there's no name as of yet. Probably orangutan flu.
But it's starting small like it did back.
Yeah, back with that bat suit. You know, and that one bat in China. Okay, it started out as just a bad batch of bat suit. And right, like that's a good one. But anyway, excuse my folly. But nah, it started as that, and then all of a sudden you get the one case over here, and then you get 2 cases, then you get 10, then you know.
January.
And they already had a case. They tested somebody for, I guess, whatever that is. What was he, in Ohio? Yeah, you know. So it's looking like the same thing. You know, pretty much. All right, it's looking like the exact same thing, the exact same pattern. Yeah, right. You know, and so this is just the beginning of the end. You know, a prelude, if you will.
It was out for 2021. Yeah, nothing but a prelude with the juicy juice.
Yeah, to see who's going to resist, who's going to take heed, who's going to, you know, bend over pretty much, who's going to be an advocate, who can be used. There's certain celebrity that you can use to, you know, push these things out. And that's when they push this chip out, that's going to be the end all be all. You're going to have your celebrities and top prolific figures, okay, advocating to go and take this mark. And our people are going to fall for it. Even amongst Israel, you're going to have your one nigga already said, you think God cares about a jab, so hey, he could be one of the advocates in line you know, for the jab. They could do a live stream with shades on and you know, a public jabbing session. You know, they went on dangerousthings.com, ordered their own. So they didn't want to go to Esau. You know,
people are already microchipped. It's just not made mandatory yet.
Yeah.
Because you got people across the globe, like in Sweden in 2019, they had them chip parties.
The chip party.
I just did a lesson yesterday on how Meta wants Trump to enforce and mandate microchips into people's bodies. You know, and because that's what we're transitioning into. We're in that time. People can't say, oh, it's in the span of 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20. No, it's here. It's just gonna be a day where bye-bye dollar bills, bye-bye coins and checks and paper checks and Bitcoin or whatever you want to use as a currency to trade, to buy, and sell. That's going to be the forefront. That's going to be the new way of payments. The scripture is saying in Isaiah 43:19, I will put a new thing into the earth. That's that new thing. You never seen a chip. I never paid with the palm of my hand. That's new. You know? You got a preset?
It'll be the CBDC within that on the chip.
Yeah.
Digital currency within that chip.
Yep.
ID wallet.
I got something.
Go ahead.
What's that? Central bank digital currency?
Yeah.
Revelations 12:12, it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
Yeah, he knows that he has but a short time. Okay, so that's why he's getting ready to come down with that great wrath. You know, it's going to be to the point to where, it's going to be presented rather as peace and safety. All right, but he's getting ready to push these laws out, you know, back to back. Yeah.
With the phone.
Yep. You know, and that's the thing. These people don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna take the chip for comfort, but all it takes is one. What's that shit? What's the shit? Wait, EMP. There you go. Yeah, EMP. All it takes is that. You can't even use your damn chip.
No card. Oh yeah.
You know, cause I was on the I was doing, you know, some orders the other day, and it was a gated community. The damn gate was, cause the power was out. You couldn't even leave your damn community. So
That's crazy.
you know,
You're locked in.
all it takes is something like that.
Can't get in, can't get out.
Yeah. So imagine you in the store and you can't even do shit.
Oh, stuff. Can I ask you?
Yeah, come.
So it said, and he shall come down with great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Esau, Edom know, the elite know that they got a short time to rule.
Yeah.
You know, so what's their agenda? You know, the New World Order. So they know that their time is run out. That Job 14, you know, they have a bounds that they can't pass. They have a certain limit that they can't pass. You're not going to further your kingdom. Yep. And so, yeah, he knows that he has a short time to rule. And so the Lord, like, hey, press the button, basically. Hey, hurry up and forward this thing, because this enterprise is going to be destroyed. It's going to be interrupted. His plans, the 500 million, you know,
Georgia Guidestone.
huh?
It's the Georgia Guidestone.
Yeah, the Georgia Guidestone, the 500 million.
Salaki, to add to what you just said, did y'all see the video I sent the other day about what Bill Gates had said?
No, I didn't see that.
It brought because the video resurfaced about him talking about a jab, and he was talking about the current population being like 6-7 billion, and he said it's going to get to 9 by such and such, and he said with this jab we could reduce it by 10 to 15%.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
It already came out, but you know they tried to hide it, but it resurfaced again. Our screen
The one that
recorders.
they already gave people. Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, with that jab, yeah, you know, and then so especially imagine with new things that they come out with, i.e. shit, this chip. Yeah, this chip could have a negative reaction with a lot of people's bodies, man, and kill them.
They did with the juice. People going into cardiac arrest. The dude's nose, his flesh is peeling. The tongue swollen to where the tongue pop. You know.
Yeah.
Because how the hell, we always got to say it with the juice. It takes 10 years, at least 10 years, to have a proper dose of a cure.
Ain't no such damn thing as a proper jab.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing that anyway. But go Go ahead.
But the fact that you made it under 11 months, that's you find that suspicious.
Yeah.
You know, that's very
You still
suspicious.
can't find something for cancer
Yeah.
or AIDS.
Yeah, but you was able to find it for this random disease that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Which really was just a common cold. That's
Yeah.
really, if you break it down and get into it, it's just a common cold.
It's strong as hell.
Yeah.
And really,
Weak immune system.
I'm not saying real the water, because really it ain't even really a stronger version. It is really just a basic cold, but people's bodies are so weakened by, diet and
McDonald's,
things of that nature.
slushies all
Yeah,
day.
and older people, younger kids,
Yeah.
to the point to where shit, anything can fuck you up. You know, one nigga cough when you the wrong way, you through.
That's how it is with AIDS.
Yeah,
It breaks down your immune system. So the simplest virus that your mom might have had last week, and she just had a runny nose, but you're over here dead.
yeah. You didn't have enough
Antibodies.
white blood cells.
Yeah.
Nothing to fight it, nothing to combat it with.
Yep.
You know.
You got the
Yeah.
rain because they weaponized the weather.
Yeah.
You know, when they put those metals with the chemtrails, when it rains, all that shit comes down and weakens your immune system also. It arises your allergies,
Yeah.
So all that shit tied into one, you damn near most likely would die. If going for your how about Shemel Shah, no flesh will be saved.
Yeah.
That's why we still out here. Really, that's why all these motherfuckers are still out here functioning, because Yahweh Shemel Shah is keeping us alive. The elite, they want to be gods, but they're not.
I'm gonna get the last verse of the second chapter.
Okay.
Jump over.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 2:10, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe.
Right. The Lamentations, morning and woe. Okay, bad times. This gospel is good news, but hey, there's a main a plain message, if you will, and it's not a good one. Especially if you're on the bad side of the Lord. Okay? There's a lot of bad things that's getting ready to happen to the earth. And the people that reside within it. Yeah, woe to them. Yeah, go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 14.
Yeah.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
You're right. So woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Because the earth is really finna get ready to suffer.
Yeah.
That's why it's going to take the elect, Yahweh Shai and the elect to cleanse it and to bring it back to its state. You got to think it's going to be rocked to and fro like a drunkard. It's already damaged. It hasn't gotten a land Sabbath and God knows when. Then it's going to, yeah.
Thousands.
Then, like I said, getting ready to be hit with nukes in one certain area. Well, really across the globe, but maybe in one certain area, which is going to cause earthquakes and other things to happen. Yeah, and Israel. So the land got to rest, or the earth got to rest, man. And we going to give it that proper rest when we get into power. Okay? And then, like I said, or like the scripture said, them that dwell therein. So, nigga, you on the planet, you about to suffer.
Not just on the planet. Your mind is in the planet.
Exactly. Yeah, you're still fully engulfed into this society, this world.
You vote.
Yeah, you voted, you had the
You
sticker.
still have some sort of relationship with America, which we don't.
Yeah, Keisha asked me, you want to vote? No.
What?
No, I ain't going to vote, man. That shit ain't work at all. It didn't work for our grandparents. It didn't work for our parents. Why the hell you think it's going to work for you? Niggas talking about your vote matters. No, it's already predestined. It's a predetermined choice. It ain't no lottery pick. This shit was already set up, man. They keep it in the family.
Yeah.
Okay? That's how they doing it. Yeah. Yeah. TED Talk, yeah. TED Talk.
He said at the time it was 6.8 billion people.
Yeah.
And he said that I'll listen to it. He said if we do a really good job with vaccines,
Yeah.
healthcare, and other medical services, we can lower that by 10 to 15%.
So how is that a really good job? By lowering the population. Showing you this is the damn devil. And keep in mind, this is a nigga that makes computers. This is Bill Gates. who the hell is, who is he to come and all of a sudden be fully involved in the medical field? You notice they're picking people that have nothing to do. Donald Trump is not a politician. He's a businessman. Elon Musk, the nigga makes electric cars. Now he's on Donald Trump's office. Dill Fence, this nigga, Bill Gates.
Dr. Oz.
Yeah, Dr. Oz. All these people, they have nothing to do with the field that they're being presented with. You got a nigga that knows nothing about the medical field coming and telling you, we're gonna get these jabs going, and we're gonna lower it, and we're gonna lower it. It doesn't make sense. Showing you this is all by their choice. You don't have a say so in this, man. Cause you actually have, politicians that run. Shit, that nigga a couple years back, that black nigga, Herman Cain, he was running. And all of a sudden the sex scandal comes out. Why you think that? Because he was actually, he was a promising candidate. He was a Jake, But Herman Cain. Yeah, right. Herman Cain. No, he was gonna be he was the Republican. I believe he was a Republican. That was during I think he was going against Obama on his second term. But like I said, a sex scandal. Yeah. So a sex scandal came out or something, and all of a sudden he just got blackmailed. Then he died a couple years later because of I think it was because of the familiar disease or something like that.
Yeah.
So just goes to show you, man. They already have the people set in line. They don't. The votes is just to make you think that you got an option, but you got it.
No, I keep going.
Grab that. Somebody grab that scripture. 2 Thessalonians 2:8. 2 and I think it's 12. That strong delusion. They shall believe lies.
Yeah, 12 or 10.
2 Thessalonians 2 and
10?
11.
11? Okay.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 11. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusions that they should believe a lie.
Right, like the scripture say in the book of Isaiah, the 30th chapter, they trust in the shadow of Egypt. Okay, so when the brother was speaking about the whole notion of, you thought if you got to pick a side and you gotta say so, you have a choice by running for a nominee or voting for them or whatever, but it's all just a facade. They already have people picked and presented who they're gonna use as a puppet, okay, actual like a puppet, a yes man, to push forward these certain agendas. The elites, they're the head honchos, man. If you want to get technical, they're the real presidents. They're the ones that are actually out there calling the shots. Trump ain't calling the shots. Kamala ain't calling them. Biden, whatever rinky-dink nigga that came in office or in office, they don't call the shots, man. But back into that strong delusion where you believe that these people are gonna come in and just make your life better. They're not gonna make your life better. You yourself can't make your life better. Okay? So that just shows you if you don't put your trust in Yahweh B'Shem Shai, your life will literally not get better. It won't.
Yeah, you should know that it's already a facade and a phony thing, because it's not like Democrats and Republicans are the only two political parties. There's multiple political parties. Yeah. Some people run independently, as an independent party. Yeah. And you never see them on the ballots in the terms of on the news and things of that nature. Yeah, because it's already set. Ain't nobody looking at this nigga why, because it's already set. But he could actually be a upstanding citizen. He could be really concerned about, but that is not what they want. They don't want that. They want somebody that's going to push an agenda, the agenda, not a agenda, the agenda. That was it.
That was
Ezekiel 3.
Oh yeah, come on, go back. Where we at? One now.
Ezekiel 3 and verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go and speak unto the house of Israel.
Right, eat this roll. Okay, consume this truth. It's pretty much in so many words. Okay, you have to eat the whole roll, not just bits and parts of it. You can't cherry pick the scriptures. That's what Christianity pushes you to do, or teaches you to do, rather. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 2. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness.
Right. And because that was that. Is the next one we talked about bitter?
Yeah. Was it Revelation?
Or
might be another verse.
Yeah.
I thought it was in
But there's another that scripture that speaks about it being sweet as honey. But then, well, you know, once it hits, that's that bitter. Okay. So sweetness is finding out you're an Israelite, and you know, finding out you're an Israelite, finding out that you know the Most High is only dealing with us. We gonna inherit the kingdom, but the bitterness is shit waiting for it.
10 and 9.
Continue to suffer. Revelation 10 and 9?
Yeah. Oh, I got it.
Okay, yeah.
Revelation 10 and 10, or 10 and 10. Let me see what that says.
Yeah.
Revelation 10 and verse 9, yeah. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up. And it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey.
Yep.
And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. And it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter.
Right. And that's like I said, that bitterness kicks in after the fact. It's, you know, sweet at first. You go tell everybody that you know. Everybody got to know that they're Israelite. Everybody got to know that they're Edomite. You know, you cut some people out and shit. But that bitterness comes in when you get a little bit more seasoned. Yeah, that tribulation starts to happen.
Nobody believes you.
Yeah, because that's a form of tribulation. You losing relationships.
Yep.
People not believing you. People looking at you a certain different way. Now you're disliked. You could have been a very liked person in the earth, but now all of a sudden you're not. And it's just in the blink of an eye. And it's like, damn.
Wife, children.
Yeah.
Business.
Daddy went crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, imagine your kid saying that shit. You hear him talking in the room. You know, that hurts, but hey, that's part of the battle, man. Hey, we just gotta continue to go through it. And everybody's gonna understand in the end run.
Ezekiel 33.
Yep. They're gonna know in that day.
That's why they don't. That's why the Christian church, they don't push that, because first of all, they say, oh, you gotta love everybody, but there's no balance in that. Where's the balance? Where in the scriptures where it says the Most High wants you to walk around in the earth and just love everybody that's around the earth that's breathing, no matter what shape they look like, love them. Nah, when you understand, why do you think Yahweh Shai got put up on the cross? People were mad at him. They wanted to push him off a cliff. They called him the king of the flies, you know, and ultimately putting him up on the cross. So the fact that the Christians are not warning you and telling you that you're going to be hated, but the Messiah was hated. What does that tell you? So the Messiah was hated and you're not. But you're trying to be a follower of God and walk in his footsteps. How does that work?
I got this. This is Ezekiel 33 and verse 33. I'm gonna get the CEV, the Contemporary English Version. Ezekiel 33 and 33. Soon they will be punished, just as you warned, and they will know that a prophet has been among them.
Yeah. Soon they will be punished, just as you warned. So we're out here, we're warning these people, primarily our people especially, and they're not taking heed to it. So, what's that, Romans 3 and 3? Mm-hmm. And then 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter? Okay. All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. It's only a matter of time. That's why we continue to go out and preach and just do our part of the show. We playing we're reading our script. Fulfilling our acts. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 3 and verse 3 again.
Yep.
It says, and he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. For thou art not sent unto a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel. Not too many people of a strange speech and of an hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. But the house of Israel would not hearken unto thee.
We had a better chance of going and fucking speaking in some other type of language, you know, to other people and them understanding it.
Women at the well.
Yeah.
They was following the customs and everything. But it's
you go
not
to Jake. Yeah. But when you go to Jake, they don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Here it is, the heathen are more willing to try to be a part of this thing and join themselves into this thing.
Yeah.
And they're not even allowed to. They can't. It's not physically, spiritually possible.
We'll stand here for 20 plus minutes.
Yeah, but Jake just won't get it at all. And we just fucking same tribe, same, you know, ultimately the same nation. Go ahead.
I want to get this precept real quick.
Yeah, and it just goes to show the stubbornness of the house of Israel. Their stiff-neckedness. Okay, they're very stiff-necked, backsliding, so on and so forth.
I got something back here, brother.
Yeah. You can get it real quick.
Yeah, grab it again.
This is Exodus 24. Let me get the full chapter. Exodus 24, I'm going to start at 5. Well, 4. It says, and Moses wrote all the words of the Lord and rose up early in the morning and built an altar under the hill and 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes of Israel. And he sent And he sent young men of the children of Israel with which offered burnt offerings and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen unto the Lord. And Moses took half of the blood and put it in basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. And he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people, and they said, all that the Lord has said we will do. So you made a fucking agreement. It says, and be obedient. And Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, behold, the blood of the covenant which the Lord have made with you concerning all these words. So you said we will do them.
Yeah.
So you got to hold on to your fucking word. And what happened? Look where we at. So you catching all this hell, you bitching and complaining, but you fucking did it. It was your mind to go astray. Now you got to bite the fucking bullet. So deal with it. Or just come right back and or fucking die. That's it.
You made your bed, you gotta lay in it.
That's even Israelite foreigners, so-called whites that know that you're Israelites. You playing fucking games. Asians, y'all all know that y'all come from Jake. Y'all playing games. Y'all gonna get it too. Y'all got it.
Matthew 11 verse 23 is Yahweh speaking. And thou Capernaum, which art exalted unto heaven, shall be brought down to hell. For if the mighty works which have been done in thee had been done in Sodom, it would have remained until this day. So if the Lord, like it said, because the Lord was performing miracles in Capernaum, if they would perform miracles in Sodom, they would have believed. And Sodom would remain to this very day, because Jacob is a rebellious and stiff-necked people. And even though these miracles is happening within the midst of Israel, when Yahweh was on the scene, they wouldn't accept him. He's performing miracles, healing the lame, healing the sick, raising the dead.
It's easy to do when you look.
And they still didn't believe him.
Yeah, Jake seen all these things on top of that.
Yeah.
And you gotta imagine, especially the you know, when we were delivered out of Egypt.
Yeah,
you seen all the things that the Most High was capable of doing for you. And you got to the wilderness and scoffed immediately.
Yeah.
So it's just like there's no. That's that what Isaiah 1. Why should he be stricken more and more?
You're gonna revolt, which means
You're gonna continue to keep going fighting against me, even though I'm doing these things for you. So fuck it. At this point, at the end of the day, there's nothing else to really talk about. And that's the mind of the 2/3 of our people here in America.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Back in Ezekiel 3 and verse 7.
Yeah.
And it reads, but the house of Israel would not hearken unto thee, for they would not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted.
Right. It says that they won't hearken unto you because they won't hearken unto me. Which really, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai is put on his prophets. So if they, like I said, they're not listening to the men of the Lord. It means they ain't listening to the Heavenly Father. And they're not going to. They don't have any intentions on listening. Only the remnant are going to be saved in these latter days, the elect.
Yep.
Outside of that, that's why we say, with apostles and elders, great millstone on down, okay, this is only for the elect. We put out these videos for the elect. We go to camp for the sake of the elect. We're not out here to talk to niggas and heathens. Okay, you may encounter them, you know, or you will encounter them rather. All right, but all you do is just let them know their judgment and go up the block. You know, Jake is still, hey, if Jake walk by, hey, brother, sister, whatever, you know, you have the chance to still repent. But after that first and second admonition, you reject them. If they ain't getting it, all right, well then now you're a heathen. You're officially a heathen. Because the only for sure way to know that you're an Israelite is if you come into this understanding.
Yeah, because the fact that it's going on so much, there's no time for just going back and forth. If you just don't get it, even though there'll be a sign literally in your damn face, you still don't want to leave, then leave, nigga, bye. We're not going back and forth with y'all on the comment boards and going to do these interviews. Maybe when Jake will do interviews and stuff. We don't got time for that. We're going to say what it is according to the scriptures on the videos at the camp. If not, then be gone. That's it. It's that simple. It's so hard. It's so hard to not believe, man, because everything and all the is literally in the footage. All you got to do is just look at the news, and everything's going to link back to a scripture.
But in the heathen, like I said, they're not capable of getting it. Yeah. So you damn sure don't deal with them. They might come up yelling, y'all need to know Jesus. No, have a good day. Well, we're not gonna give it to you.
That's what Yahushua said.
Yeah.
And John 4, he said, ye worship ye know not what.
Yeah.
We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
Yeah.
So the heathen, they don't have no chance in hell. They don't have a snowball's chance in hell of salvation, because salvation is only for the nation of Israel. So any natural-born heathen coming from any nation other than the nation of Israel, you cannot receive salvation. This isn't for you. So keep it moving.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 23. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. Truly in Yahweh our God is the salvation of Israel.
Right. Truly in Yahweh our God is the salvation of Israel. Not the salvation of everyone, not the salvation of the people. Okay? You have to be an Israelite through your father's lineage in order to be deemed or considered for salvation, you say. Okay, because none of them. Yeah, right.
Not an Israelite.
Yeah, you're not. It's vain.
What's the day of the Lord unto you?
Because it just doesn't make sense. You can have a heathen come up and do all the things, and you know, okay, I want to worship. You know, that's fine, but it ain't your time to do that yet. Anyway, that's going to be done when Isaiah the 2nd chapter takes place. When the kingdom of heaven is established here on earth, we're putting that power seat. Then the heathen are going to be taught our ways. That's when it's going to be time to teach the heathen. This is why you don't eat rats. This is why you don't eat these things. This is why you don't commit adultery. Okay? Which really, that shit really runs rampant with Jake, more so than anyone. You know, Jake is the most adulterous motherfuckers on the planet. Heathens usually, they stick with they folk. You know, they're usually pretty loyal for the most part. Except for them like rich Edomites. You know, the shit, bankers and the niggas that run like the stock market and shit like that. Like when you watch Wolf of Wall Street, them niggas, they'll go around and they just fucking anything. Any and everything. Boys included. Yeah. You know.
Dr. Brown.
Yeah, you got all this damn money. And you're molesting children. You know.
For demonic power.
And then on top of that, boys at that. You got all this damn money. You're 40 years old, you got 20 million in the bank. You know how many bitches you can buy with 20 million? A lot. You don't even gotta buy none of your status alone. You know, because they say money is power. That's why these people ain't deserving of running the earth, man. They're not, and the Most High is stripping you of that power. Now all your shit's coming out. Like I said, that mustache nigga. Now his shit's coming out. Yeah, the brown nigga. All that shit's coming out, and it's going to continue to happen. Like the elder was saying in that video, it's going to continue to happen for the rest of you niggas, man. All your shit's coming out. Everybody that scoffed and came up against the truth, and ultimately it is against what we're for. Your shit's gonna come out. You're gonna find out, you know, TD Jakes was at that Diddy party.
Oh yeah.
You know, with proof. Got a video. Hugging up with Diddy, you know, something gonna happen. Okay, that other nigga, he didn't want to let people in his church in that, I think it was a flood.
Oh, that's Joel Osteen.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, there you go, that
Yeah,
nigga.
that
You know,
motherfucker.
something gonna come out on that nigga.
Yeah.
What's another top pastor? One of them niggas.
Genius.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
Genius.
Yep, that nigga. You know, all these people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody might say something about Dr. Umar, man. We never know. That nigga might be a freak.
I mean, all these people are wicked.
Yeah, right.
Anybody can get exposed with anything, whether if it's small or big, because this is the time of exposure. You mind if I got a precept for you real quick?
Yeah. Ephesians 5:11 in the NLT. Take no part in worthless deeds of evil and darkness. Instead, expose them.
Yeah, and the Lord's doing the exposing, man. All right? Which the Lord's using us as the mouthpiece, but this is the Lord exposing these people for what they're doing. Every time now you wake up, here comes this type of accusation on this Edomite or even on Jake and claiming to be an Israelite. They're always doing some type of weird, nasty, as the Ashram says, weird, nasty, stank. They're doing something because the Lord, which the scriptures say in 2 Ezra 15:8, I will hold thy tongue no more as touching their wickedness. So the Lord's just like, look, I'm going to start sending judgment, exposing, making all you people look bad, put y'all to death. That's literally what the time of the Lord is happening right now upon your very eyes. These people that you deem as great people, looking up to, okay, honor them. What's the word?
Idolize.
Yeah, they idolize them. They see them as a mentor or something like that. But they're just a whole bunch of just weirdos and freaks and just pure evil, touching children. What happened to what about the small hats? From underneath the gutters.
Tunnels.
Yeah, them
Tunnels in was it New York?
Yeah, it was New York. You know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Jews. They come out the crevice with bed sheets with stains.
TMNJ.
Yeah, TMNJ. Okay, coming out the swamp waters with, you know, there's cradles down there. There's buggies. There's beds with stains on them. What's going on? What's going on down there? Diapers. What's going on down there? A whole bunch of freaky, nasty, stank shit going on.
And do you see any true, you know, that should be the talk of town. That should be on the front line of every page. They should be in court.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't in court. They're not because they run the courts.
Yeah, they run the court.
They run the planet.
That's
That's what people be saying, man. You know, if you want to know, bros be saying that. If you want to know who runs the earth, shit. Follow the money. But pretty much,
you can't criticize.
yeah, there you go. Yep, there you go. See who you can't talk about. And ironically, the one people that we can't talk about, okay, the small hats, okay, with the frisbees on their damn heads. That's the one people we can't talk about. They're able to go around the earth and just do whatever they want. There was literal evidences on. They had a video. One nigga
was coming out the
nigga slid the shit, looked up.
Yeah.
Got up and dipped.
That boy was in the gutter.
With the hat on.
He was in the gutter. And
with the big ass hat, not the small hat. No, he had the big hat. So he was serious.
And ran off.
He was upgraded. That was an elder.
For the files.
Yeah, that was an elder of the JW.
And you notice how long people talked about that? Under 48 hours.
Yeah, not even 3 days.
Not even 3 days. Niggas just slept there on the road. Yeah, they were on motherfuckers' asses the first
But
couple
P.
hours.
Diddy is the talk of the century.
Yeah.
It's always somebody that's Jake.
They use Jake as what's the word? Scapegoat.
The
scapegoat.
Yeah. Look at Diddy. It's like, nigga, look at you.
And it makes no damn sense. Which, not to give credit to that nigga, Cat Williams, because he's not no prophet. But, you know, he did that interview at the beginning of the year speaking about exposing shit.
But he watches the prophets.
You know, right.
It's proof that he
speaking about, this is the year of exposure. And now all these things are actually, you know, coming out. Yeah, he I think
I forgot what Kansas
was. It Hawaii? Yeah, I think it was Hawaii.
He walked past and he put
he gave
bros money. They're all watching. Even TD Jakes, even Diddy, they're all watching GMS. They're all watching the prophets, man.
Remember, they called him crazy back in the day too. He went to a so-called insane asylum.
Yeah,
because he went with the agenda. He went with that bullshit.
Oh, you saying it all on that Club Shay Shay? You were saying all what was going down. He turned down millions of dollars.
He said he wanted to get big in Hollywood and still keep a virgin asshole.
Yeah. And he noticed that
he knows that they go down, you know, and do that shit.
He said Martin Lawrence called him and said, look, I got a movie for you. We're going to make a lot of money, but I need you to wear this dress. He said no.
Yeah, it was for Big Mama's house too. And then they got
Yeah.
Brandon T. Jackson.
Yeah.
And ironically, now he's an Israelite with
Yeah.
dreads, and now he's
True.
advocating for peace amongst the camps. Nigga, you need to shut up.
Yeah, just play a movie, nigga. Just get
Just
into
making money and
He's still doing. You get your get your bread however you need, but he's still in the earth, man. Still doing stand-ups and shit.
I got some.
He ain't really that damn funny. But you got something?
I got two of them real
You
quick.
made 2 good movies, and you
This-
weren't even the main character.
This is Matthew 6:24. It says, "No man can serve 2 masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other,
Yeah.
or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon."
Yeah, you can't serve the Most High and Mammon. Okay, you can't do both. That's why you got to pick a side. And a lot of our people are still struggling with that process of picking one side. But you're picking the losing side. If you're what's the word? If you're even still questioning which side to pick, you're already losing. All right, the side to pick is Yahweh Shema Shai. To serve the Most High, keep His commandments, fear Him. But that other side, money, it just leads to nothing but bullshit. If you grow into that, having that desire and love for money, well, you will eventually take the chip. If you're so persuaded by all these damn, these fine ass women and, cars and luxury items, you will take the chip to preserve those items, to keep them. All right? Yeah, you got it.
But I got something else too,
Yeah.
real quick.
Mhm.
This is Isaiah. I forgot why I had this. Dealing with the pastors and bullshit.
Yeah.
Isaiah 30 and verse 9. I'm gonna start at 9. It says, "This is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord." And side note, when it says children, really means sons.
Right.
Bond.
Yes, bond. Fucking coffin come from. It says, "Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit." And so these different pastors, that's why people gravitate onto these different pastors and preachers, because they're preaching smooth things, deceits, prosperity, bullshit. They don't talk about the destruction to come, what's gonna happen to you. Keep the laws, that's one. They don't tell you to keep the laws to the best of your ability. Rehearse the righteous acts. They don't do that.
Done away with.
Yep.
But never proved.
And they tell you they tell you perverse things. I think that's the word, perverse. Dangerous things, man.
Yeah.
Things that will ultimately get you killed. The law is not done away with. No, we don't make void the law, because we're gonna be justified by our faith. But as the scriptures say, we don't make void the law, yet we establish the law.
Mm-hmm.
So meaning what? Keep it to the best of your ability. You don't have to have sex on the Sabbath. It's okay. It's one night.
Yeah, just one night.
Go to sleep. You don't like that damn woman any damn way. Use that as your day off.
Have a hobby. Have a hobby. Go do something.
You can if possible, kick back.
Yeah.
Some brothers, depending on where it falls at, you might have to work still. Okay, this month is Saturday to Sunday, so some brothers are still able to keep it, some aren't. Okay, but at the end of the day, hey, you ain't got to do that. You don't have to eat pork. You don't have to commit adultery.
I got a precept also.
Go ahead.
Really, just to connect with what Roy brought out, especially with these pastors, because what's mainly the whole congregation of these churches is mainly women, okay? Because it's about the money, and they don't want to speak about certain things because it's going to tamper with the money. It's going to tamper with their riches and what they got. That's going to tamper with his new Lincoln, his new Benz. Okay, they say, the tithes is for the church, but this nigga pulled up. One time he had a '99 Honda. Now he's got a new Benz.
Mm-hmm.
But they never want to speak about the truth of the scriptures. This is Jeremiah chapter 2 and 33. "Why trimmest thou way to seek love?
Yeah.
Therefore thou hast taught the wicked ones thy ways."
Why trimmest thy way to seek love? To seek what's the word? Damn. To be accepted by everyone.
Yeah. That's me.
You have a lot of PC Israelites, politically correct. They want to be accepted by the masses and, oh no, we're just a different religion, but you know, we accept you guys. No, fuck you and everything that you're talking about. Your religion is fake, it's full of shit. Fuck Jesus, fuck Buddha, Allah. Yes, we're gonna be the bold ones to say that. And you'll be offended. And that's all right. Just put some Neosporin on it. Go home, sleep it off. Because nobody gives a fuck at the end of the day because we're not lying. We're simply telling you the truth of the whole matter, man. You've been lied to your whole fucking life. We're cutting the lies off. It stops here. It stops today.
The Bible says expose lies. Supposed to expose them. And
that's what we're doing. So if you get offended, but Jake, like I said, these Israelites, especially these damn Israelite leaders, to appease the masses, to get the women, to get money.
That's what it is. That's what they want the women.
They're grifters, man.
Respect their person.
Yeah, respect their persons. We don't care who you are at the end of the day. The Most High doesn't care. We're just out here to preach the message, man. Even amongst when we get amongst each other, we rebuke, we reprove, we correct. Nobody's exempt from that, man. Y'all think that everybody just has to be nice to you all the fucking time. Life isn't about that.
Life isn't about being nice.
And we're not even in the aspect of you know, that part, you know, to even act like that. When we get to the kingdom, we gonna be walking down the streets of Jerusalem, see a random Israelite, shalom, brother, salute him, good to go. Laughing, how you doing? How's the kids? You know, that movie shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real life though. Right now, no, fuck this nigga, because he got a blunt in his ear, he got dreads, and he doesn't want to correct himself. Yeah.
But that's what Jake is doing. They're gods. I mean, like, of course, come on now.
Yeah.
But y'all think y'all just a shit, and y'all gonna get smashed.
A lot of people are stopping to believe God because of the Christian church and what they're pushing. But a lot of Jakes are in that, they're starting to become into that atheist spirit. Or I want to follow God my way. My God lets me smoke my blunt. My God lets me commit adultery. As long as I just believe in him and call on Jesus, life's good.
That's what he does. I hate God.
Yeah, Jake uses the Messiah's sacrifice as an excuse and a reasoning to, you know, continue in their bullshit, which is madness. Which they say, you know, they say Jesus. Okay, so ultimately, you know, it's neither here nor there. But hey, we know what the hell really they talking about. They know that the Messiah was on the earth and he didn't die for nothing. So I'm gonna eat this. You know, that's just childish, man. This shit's fucking childish as hell, and the Most High is gonna destroy you for that. At least you repent.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
But he has some.
Amos chapter 5 verse 10 in the NLT. How you hate honest judges, how you despise people who tell the truth.
Yeah, you despise people who tell the truth. You hate honest judges. Because that's all we're gonna. First off, we're judges of the earth. Okay, we're getting ready to be set up as the kings and priests of the planet. All right, we're the judges. We're the ones that's going to be enforcing the law. You're going to be coming to our court systems. You're going to be dealing with us pertaining to certain laws that are broken. We find out you've been stealing. You know, we're going to judge the whole. Okay, so what happened? What's the what did you have it? No? Okay. Here's the judgment.
We gonna know your dogs anyway.
Yeah, right. We already gonna fucking know.
We already know when you're doing it.
You're honest about it.
Yeah.
Okay. But we're getting set up to be the new judges on the earth, man. But they hate the honest judges. They want the one that's been fucking them over the whole time. Esau Edom. And he does it in both aspects. One aspect, he makes it seem like he's helping you, and then the next one, he just completely demolishes you. That's that in the Apocrypha.
Yep.
The inward thought. No, not the inward thought. Salakia.
5.
How's it go?
Keep
Damn.
them far from. Don't keep them by you.
I gotta grab it. It's the at the last they shall declare the wickedness. That's what I'm thinking of.
Wipe away. Was it 10 or 12?
I think it might be 10.
You're talking about the wiping glass. That's what you want.
That's Ciroc 12.
That's 12?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
You said the
come on,
wiping glass.
Yeah.
Ciroc 12.
Ciroc 12 and
15? Yeah, something.
16?
Yeah.
Is it 16?
uh,
I think it's 16.
It's a different. I think it's a different scripture.
nah, yeah, it's a different one.
Oh, it's all
Ciroc
different.
12 and 10 is going into never trust thine enemies.
Yeah.
14 and 7? Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Grab
okay,
that real
okay.
quick. There you go. 12
Ciroc
and 10 is still
14 and 7. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly.
Yep.
And at the last, he will declare his wickedness.
Right, at the last he would declare his wickedness. So at that last moment he gonna, gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Dave Chappelle, at the last minute, that's when he's gonna show his true colors, his true horns.
Yeah.
And this is what's getting ready to happen now. All right, you're getting ready to see Esau Edom in his true form,
Yeah.
his final form, him fully powered up.
Yeah.
The bars at 100, the last boss. Whole time you thought this nigga was your friend.
That's scripture for you for that.
You had something real quick? Yeah, that was it on that.
Yeah, I had something else, but you can go over it.
All right, go ahead.
Psalm 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but
Sweet
war,
talking. Go ahead.
but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yeah, yet where they drawing swords. Okay, he comes to you with these soft-spoken words. What's that in Revelation? Yeah, forget that. Yep. Revelation 13. Okay. Spake as a lamb. But ultimately, this nigga is full of bullshit, deceit, and lies, man. Forgers of lies. Physicians of no value. Go ahead.
Revelation 13:11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Yeah, he had two horns like a lamb. He spake as a dragon. All right, he comes up to you, softly spoken,
Clean shave,
we gonna PA presents yourself.
gentle.
We gonna take care of you. We gonna make sure that you're good. You gonna do this and that. And the whole time he's a fucking liar. Spake as a dragon. Draconian laws. Going back to that one nigga, was it Draco? He was known for having very harsh laws, man. Little to no mercy.
Did the same thing to God and Reuben.
Yeah.
Came up speaking smooth things to him, but he had a knife behind him, ready to stab him.
Infested their blankets infested blankets with smallpox, then gifted it to him.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me how to run this part of the earth. Here's a gift.
Yeah.
You got to be a dirty nigga to understand that.
He did it.
That was the first CDC.
Yeah. Like what germs?
That was
Like,
the
I
first
That was
CDC.
over before.
That was Atlanta.
yeah.
They dished the blankets out in Atlanta.
Yeah. God damn.
In the landmass of Atlanta, gave it to Gad and Reuben. Just threw.
God
You
damn.
know? And that's part chemical warfare. That's part of their warfare, man.
Bio.
Yeah, the bio
Bio warfare.
yeah, bio
They're doing it today.
but yeah.
That's a villain.
Yeah.
That's
The white coat spirit.
Yeah, the white
The lab coat.
The Dr. Eggman spirit.
Yeah.
You know?
And he
Robotnik.
has a
Ain't
friend.
that nigga's name?
Yeah.
Robotnik, his last name? Something like
It's
that.
a breakdown behind. You can say
Yeah,
Robotnik.
yeah.
You can say Robotnik. or-
Dr. Eggman.
Dr. Eggman.
Right?
Yeah, I was
When
like-
we dive off
I was
somewhere
like,
else.
brother, you can say either one.
Oh, yeah, man. That's that spirit of the devil. Okay? And shit, he hasn't disappeared. He's back. He's still here today. And that's what we're warning our people from that, man. So how are we out here doing it? What evil are we actually committing? What are we doing? What bad things have we done to anybody? We haven't, if we was just to beat this nigga up, then that'd be fucked up. We ain't even speak to him, man. Let him pass by. Get your exercise in. You're gonna need it too.
You wave.
Yeah. We wave. People say, hey, how you doing?
Fist bump.
Yeah. Keep it peaceful.
Yeah,
As the scriptures instruct us to.
No hugs.
Yeah, no hugs.
Yeah,
no hugs.
though.
And we're not gonna cry about not getting a hug.
Yeah.
Like a hoe ass nigga.
Yeah.
Okay,
give me
you
a
got a
hug,
grown
okay?
ass man mad that somebody didn't hug him. You got daddy issues, bro. Your father probably wasn't around and it shows.
Yeah.
So you might just need to stop talking.
Or didn't like you.
I don't know how the hell he got to ranking. But you mad about a hug from an Edomite?
Which everybody's walking
Fucking
around.
evil, goddamn Haman, man.
Haman.
You mad that Haman didn't hug you? There's another. We gonna find an extra story about find out about you in the kingdom, nigga. We'll find out there was a third part to that story where he didn't hug one Jake. That's him. That's you. But you hug me, man.
Everybody's back in their life.
You fucking serious?
A lot of sellouts.
Then after that, you want to go to a Great Millstone Camp and try to get the salutes from them.
Brotherhood over breakdown.
Yeah, man, sell your t-shirt. You niggas are getting ready to get judged on an extreme level, man. For this weak ass mentality. You guys want? Which one?
Jump down to 17.
Yeah, we can. After this is gonna go.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God?
Right, so the judgment is going to begin at the ones that know. Okay? The ones that quote unquote believe. So how so much the unbelievers? Meaning they're really going to be fucked. But that judgment is going, like I said, it's going to hit the believers first. Okay, the people that know right from wrong. So your Israelite, the leaders of these certain other camps, okay, certain members and things of that nature, things are getting ready to happen to them. It may be public, it may just be a report. They could be at camp one day and then somebody just, like that one, I think it was a woman that ran over some of them brothers in the IUIC.
Yeah.
I think
Was it at the gas station?
Like
I think it was a woman.
New Jersey.
Yeah, somewhere up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that's gonna be happening, and it's gonna yield mortality results. You know, or dangerously close. It's just you're not in the hospital, some shit like that. You have to be mindful, man. Yeah. And we don't go home and, advocately wish on you before I go to bed and make sure I wish definitely. No, because, hey, we wish that all Jake would
Trying to make sure our household's good.
Yeah, right. I'm more so worried about my crib than you, nigga. Right. But you're doing
the righteous shall be saved.
Yeah. So, and we just acknowledge that you're doing a very evil, nasty work. It's very dingy, and if it's not corrected, there will be judgment. That's all.
We're still warning you, even though a brother may be cussing you out on a video, but it's still a warning.
Yeah.
If you don't repent, you're gonna die.
And that's the speaks about not hating your brother in your heart in Leviticus. Let's mix it up. I think it's 19 to 17. I think. Yeah, go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
Yeah, so if we weren't to come out and say anything to any of our people for that matter, but especially ones that are in the know, that's a form of hate. And they call us a hate group. Y'all just hate. Y'all know we're actually showing the biggest form of love that a man can show by telling his fellow brother, all right, because you are Israelite. Only Jake is capable of saying some of the stupid ass shit that y'all done said and did. But we're telling our fellow brother, look, man, you tripping. It's like when you gotta get on your siblings. You find out you get a bad report for them. They were disrespecting mama, disrespecting your pops. So you go next time you come to the house, pull them aside. Look, man, look. Hey, we can't be doing that shit.
It's not cool.
Yeah.
I used to do what you did
Right, because we done already, we
I did that with my
went
sister before. They be talking, I'm like, yo, chill, man. Come on now.
Yeah, right.
Like,
you doing too much.
Yeah, Jake over here sitting down on the couch.
Yeah,
Yo,
stop, man.
Yeah, just stop. Man. You gotta change, man. You know, I know we all grown now, but at the end of the day, though, it's still pops and moms, though. You know, the scriptures say, honor thy father and mother.
Right, and a lot of this is due to the disrespect of their spiritual fathers. All right, because whether you like it or not, the mass majority, if not all, of these guys stem from One West, and at one point in time, they were underneath the apostles. You know, if not all, then the mass majority of them. Some were even in Great Millstone at a certain point in time. So you gotta acknowledge your teachers, man, and just keep it like that. You don't have to, you have your disagreements and differences and shit, but at least have the decency enough as a man, okay, to acknowledge and respect. But that's how low Jake has, gotten. That's how low we gotten as a nation. Respect is just completely thrown out the window, and there's a judgment for that. Because now you're putting, accusations and things of that nature, attaching it to men, knowing they didn't do any of those things, but you're saying they did.
Yeah. Look what happened to Polite.
Yeah.
Running around saying that GMS rapes little girls. And it's like, well, now look at you. Fondling with your woman's daughter. Okay? And now you're in prison for, like, what, 7 years?
About
I think about 7.
I don't know.
And wait, and look what they're gonna do when they find out. Well, they probably already do. But find out when you get into the house.
There's a judgment for that shit when you go to jail and they find out about some shit.
You mess with women and young girls and children.
Or you gonna kill kids or
Yeah, they don't. Them niggas, the one thing them niggas don't play about is kids.
it ain't gangster.
Yeah, right. That shit ain't cool, cuz. you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a child.
You can't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna, he could be getting jumped as we speak. Or something else.
They pay you back.
Yeah.
And the guards hear about it.
And shit, good for him.
Warrants. Yeah.
Good for Polite. Because that nigga went across the earth talking all that shit on Instagram, flaunting all his 2 or 3
the
women.
Bible.
Yeah, shooting the Bible
It's
up.
disrespectful.
All those things are well deserved, and that's gonna happen to the rest of you people that scoff and talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Was it Proverbs 19? Somebody grab that? 19 and 29, I think. Yeah. In the car. Check it out. Maybe. I think I kept some.
No.
29, 19, 29. Go ahead. Starting off.
Yeah. Proverbs 19 and 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the back of fools.
Right. So that's what does it say? Judgments prepared for scorners, stripes for the backs of fools. So you're going to receive, you're going to reap what you sow, as the scriptures also go into. If you come up talking shit, you're on the comment board, you walk by the camp, or you just overall just don't like the Israelites as a unit, as a entirety. Well, there's going to be a judgment for that, man. The Lord is going to judge you in a very horrible way. What that judgment entails, we don't know, nor do we care, because the brother quoted it, that scripture in 2nd Ezra 9.
Yeah.
We inquire about how the righteous shall be saved.
Yeah.
We're not worried about we know the wicked gonna be judged. That's it. Whoop-de-doo. That nigga fell off a building. Okay. Great.
I didn't read about that.
Yeah.
I watched the Edomites fall to their death last night.
Damn. See?
Yeah.
That's gonna happen too. And then especially for the heathen, your judgment is just gonna come just because you ain't part of the bloodline, nigga. You don't have any access to this.
I can't forget those screams. It was a child. It was kids.
In the dream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Hey.
They were high up. They were high up. I was like, shit.
And that's what's gonna happen. Crazy ass shit is getting ready to happen on the earth, man. In a major way. So just don't be shocked when these things start to happen. And don't say that we didn't
warn you.
We didn't warn you. That's gonna be the biggest "I told you so" moment in the history of man.
That's that Ezekiel 7. The Lord's going to judge you according to your abominations. And the Lord said in that chapter, evil and only evil is come. You know?
I might get Proverbs 1 and start with 20.
I got it.
Everybody's going to know in that day who the true God of the Bible truly is. Okay? Because that facade they've been putting on the earth over the generations and generations of people, you're going to find out all that was a lie. If you still want to believe in Jesus and cupcakes and rainbows and fruit by the foot, that's fine. Okay? But you're going to see that what you've been walking around thinking was a complete bold-faced lie. And it's going to show. So if you don't want to believe the prophets, that is completely fine. Do you? If you believe you only lived once, do you? But you're going to see all that backfire upon your ass, man. It's going to show.
You couldn't have only lived once because the judgment that's getting ready to happen.
Yeah.
You could have lived your whole life in this current life as a so-called God-fearing man, and you still get judged. So what happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
What'd I do?
You kept the dietary law. You ain't even get lineups. We'll go as far as that. Were you circumcised on the 8th day? No.
No.
You don't come out the womb. All right, wait 7 more days. No, nigga, you don't have control over that. You're really not functioning until you what? 3? 2? Yeah, to where you can remember shit. Yeah, 3. Yeah, anywhere from the range of 3 to 5.
Really, I say 5.
It's like you just pop up on Earth like a sim. Like, oh shit.
Yeah. Like
You know, I'm here now.
PC.
Yeah. But yeah. But then what about your past lives? Even if you were what about your past lives?
Well, our kids like dying before they even come out the womb.
Exactly.
Like, why is that a thing?
The abort, A-B-O-R-T,
Yeah.
shun.
Because that's a judgment. Because that people can say they want. That's not so-called fair to the child. Anyway, no, the Lord judged them for what they did. You weren't even worthy to be reborn again.
Job 4 and 7.
Yeah.
And that was, like I said, that was your judgment. When you die, your spirit returns back to the Father. That's where you receive your judgment. You're going to come on the earth, and you're going to be born to a crack baby. Or a crack, your mama going to be on crack.
Yeah.
And she going abort.
Yeah. Missing body parts.
She going to cancel the mission. She going to hit the big red X button. And then you're going to come back and get another judgment.
What about the special eds? What about the deformed, the Siamese twins? What is that?
Yeah.
That's a
it's all
judgment.
judgments.
That's not cool. You're born with one eye. You don't have genitals. That's a judgment.
Yeah.
Man, if you be born as a man, you born with no rod.
That nigga I sent the other day in the chat, that the tumor,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
that,
He was on TV.
yeah, his face look like a box.
You can't even. He looks like an unfinished
Or
science
wet
project.
box.
Yeah. Just through.
Yeah.
Man, you open that shit up, there's a clip.
He looks like an ant. You ever seen an ant's face close up? He looks like an ant.
It's through. Go ahead.
Damn.
I got one that proves reincarnation
Yep.
and the awareness of reincarnation at the time, which there's people that believe in it, but
Yeah.
Christianity teaches against it
Yeah.
Oh, I know something.
because they're against the Bible completely. John chapter 9, verse 1 and 2. And as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. So from day one, he was blind. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? So if he was born blind from day one, why did they ask if it's because of his sins?
Yeah, right.
Which even outside of being day one, you're not under the law technically until you're a man,
Yeah.
woman. So why did they ask that? They're talking about his past life.
Yeah.
That's why they said that.
Yep. They understood that.
And all the talks about who this man could be.
Y'all must say Yahushua said asked who they thought that he was.
Yeah, they said it's one of the other prophets,
Yeah.
like from old, from many captivities ago.
Or Elijah.
Yeah, the book, yeah. You go into Malachi, it speaks about Elijah coming back. So you gotta think about these things. Matthew 1 and 1. It's the book of the generations of Yahushua, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Or
Let's skip over that.
yeah. Yeah, they just run straight down it.
Yeah.
They really.
The son, they don't think like, hold on.
Yeah, right.
The son of
I remember
David.
the first time I'm like, you had to, because you got to read it, but the Spirit has to open it up to you. But like when you read it, it's like, yo, wait, what? It tells you. Then it goes through the lineage. Goes through the whole lineage. Tells you. We know he's Adam. Speaks about the the first Adam and the last Adam. Okay.
the first Adam, earthy.
Yeah.
The second,
Mhm.
the Lord from heaven.
Yep.
The death angel during the time of Egypt.
Yep.
Melchizedek.
Yep.
Like we can go on and on. You know.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 1 is on something else. You still with the Proverbs 1?
Yeah.
Proverbs 1. And when we started at 20 with the wisdom cried out in the street.
Yeah.
Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom cried out, she uttered her voice in the streets. And this is the wisdom that's being preached, that's being uttered in the streets. That's why we on the corners. We're in the main place of concourse, because that's where you're supposed to be teaching is on the streets, not at home.
Not the hood.
Yeah, not in no fucking hood where only damn near Jake is, because they not gonna get it. You're supposed to go where it's multitudes of people, different nations, so forth, because you're seeking the elect.
They'll come here.
Yeah.
But they're meant to learn. They'll come here. Niggas don't just stay in the hood. Niggas will go to the mall. Niggas will travel. They'll go to a different state. They're meant to hear the word. They'll hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't gotta go to them. The Lord is gonna have it to where they come to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
She cried, verse 21, she cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city. She uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorners, and fools hate knowledge.
Right, because Jake's in that spirit of I know everything. Oh, I already know that. I already know. Do you really? You're trying to tell me that you know every little bitty thing that we were talking about. No, why aren't you here? Why aren't you teaching that? Why aren't you doing videos? I already know that already. I mean, that know-it-all spirit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because we learn something new every day. We don't walk around the earth saying that we know every little bitty fucking thing. Nigga, I don't know the organs of the human body. I know what a pelvis is and what a heart is and none of it, but I don't know everything. We don't even be in that spirit. We have the 100% truth, the basic understandings of the scriptures. We understand the scriptures, but we don't know everything. I don't know what the type of I don't know what type of tools and mechanics they use to make the road in the car. I don't know that shit. But every nigga that walks around, I know that. You know? Go ahead.
Because really they're rejecting.
Yeah.
In his pride too.
Yeah.
It says, verse 23.
Can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, that's what it is. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I'll make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded it.
Yeah, so all the scoffers and those that just walk past the camp and don't stop and take heed, or they stop and they listen and just walk away, don't inquire, don't ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
That's them rejecting the Lord. Well, the Lord's going to reject you. Okay? Go ahead.
And he's calling Israelites.
Yeah.
That's who he's calling. The natural branches. The actual. No, I don't want to say that. So I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 24. It's 25 but ye have said it not all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also would laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Right, and the Lord's going to laugh at a lot of you scoffers and scorners and those that don't even want to acknowledge that you're an Israelite. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The Lord is going to send judgment upon you, man. The true God of the Bible that you claim you believe can kill you, man. When you read that in it's either 1st or 2nd Samuel, but I know it's the 2nd chapter in one of those books. Go into the 6th verse. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. The Lord has the power to raise the dead, man. The Lord has the power to put you in the grave. And there's a lot of offenses that the people commit that the Lord sees, and he don't take too kindly for that. Why do you think there's a thing called judgment? Why do you think people are getting put down? Not just because of, they're just up in age. No, the Lord be bringing judgment off the infants to the young, to the old, because of the way that they move and act. When you have parents, you discipline your child the way that they were acting. If we say don't go in the store and don't touch everything and don't grab nothing, don't break it, but the kid is just running around screaming, open up popsicles, throwing stuff, I'm gonna beat your ass when we get to the house. Mm-hmm. Or even there. Sometimes some parents don't care. It'd be instant right there. But that's a judgment because you were already told the protocol. Israel as a whole, the nation of Israel, has already been given the protocol. But the fact that you still running around doing nigga shit, then there's gonna be a judgment. You wonder why the Lord is gonna put a foot up your ass, man.
Because it said they'll be stricken and more. You're already being fucked up, you know, in this society, other places around the world, and it's still not, I ain't gonna say it's still not good enough, but you're still not fucking getting it.
It's not clicking.
Yeah, it's not
You're
clicking.
not grasping it.
So what other option is for you? It's just, hey, you're gonna get judged. Y'all gonna get judged at once, either by the missiles, or first and foremost, of course, by the missiles. You know, when the martial law troops come, World War III, you're gonna get drafted.
Plagues, pestilences.
Yeah, plagues, pestilences.
Salvation.
Yep,
Eating
start.
alive.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I got that too.
Go ahead.
Tesla bot.
Yeah.
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 Take you out.
That's
Yeah.
bro. And you're starting to see more and more people buy these things because they're not super expensive.
Yeah.
They're running between 10,000 to 25,000.
Yeah.
You know, the average person that's decent with money, they can get that.
Or they can get credit, get up with their credit.
Yeah, or pay it
You know,
off.
make payments.
Yeah, make payments. That, and you're seeing that they just doing this. Hi, I'm Cubot. I'm like, that's scary. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I'm good.
Because if you've seen all these movies, they're literally putting these movies like I, Robot into fruition. Tesla robots is literally I, Robot. Literally. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 15 and starting in verse 1, then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel, I said Samuel.
Man, who that?
Who?
Fucking knows.
Yeah.
New prophet.
Man, Jeremiah 15 and 1, then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Yeah, I said that right. Whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt say unto them, thus said the Lord, such as for death to death, such as for the sword to the sword, and such as for the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the air, and the beasts of the earth to devour and to destroy.
Yeah, to devour and to destroy. What the scriptures say in Sirach, there'll be spirits created for vengeance.
Yeah.
Like that one, like a quick example, like it was like I think maybe like a year ago now, where this woman, she was a dog sitter, and she's always been babysitting this dog, this Edomite, and I guess watching these other Edomites' dog. One day she just came in the house and they just mauled her face off.
Yeah.
I'm shocked she's still alive, but that's the power of the Lord. Okay, the fact that she has to suffer with a mauled, fucked up face, she can't heal from that. Certain body parts that come off and rip off and be messed with, it can't just heal like that, because we have layers of skin, we have layers of flesh, but it's been so mauled to where that can't come back.
You have damaged cells.
You have damaged cells,
Yeah.
you know. That's bad, man. You can't recover from that. And the dog, the she-bears, mauled them children to death. They can't come back to that. I mean, they died, but let's say they magically survived. They gonna look like how they used to look.
They might not be mentally there.
Yeah.
They might be a vegetable.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if the animal gets to the brain and fuck up certain things that's in the brain.
And the brain's one of the main sources for the body to function.
Yeah.
You know? When you look at the human body, the brain, the nerves, it all connects from the top of the head all the way down. Even for your rod, you know, when you want to get it erected, the blood flow from the brain from your head goes down to your rod. That's how you receive an erection. You know, so it plays the major role in a human body. That's just basic science. I ain't no scientist and none of that shit. That's just basic stuff that you know and you even hear about in school.
So
You know?
I got those foot bath things.
Yeah.
It draws out all the toxins from your body by just simply soaking your feet in that, you know, concoction or whatever. So Lord, shit, I need to get me.
Yeah. The apostle spoke about that foot bath thing.
It's definitely good. You know, it's a good way to detox. And you would think it's like, maybe my feet just dirty. No, nigga, that's just it's from your body.
Yeah.
You know.
More than that.
Yeah.
Even with the whole thing with the foot, it shows different parts of the foot of what that's the pancreas and I forgot how that goes. I know I've just seen that a lot growing up, and you know, the different nerves connect to certain body parts or something like that. I forgot how it was, but no, that proves the point even more with that. The Lord designed us perfectly as a nation of who we are. It's actually very beautiful when you look into it.
What's going into the body, you know, what it say, the whole head is sick. So from Judah all the way down to Issachar, we all sick. And yep. And that's why we need the Lord. You know, you niggas don't see the bigger picture, like that Big Chris song. You know, you got to see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
On what's going on and why the Lord got us here, because it ain't us doing this. This is the work of Yahweh Shemel Shad. If it was up men, we wouldn't be doing this no more, or come to naught.
Yeah.
You know. But that's all I wanted to say with that.
Did you want to go back in that Ezekiel?
Oh yeah, we can get one.
The 33, or was it 3?
It's
I got
3.
it.
Okay.
Ezekiel 3 verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Right. So we are the pursuing the Matthew 10 and 20. We are the mouthpieces of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, and Lord willing, we continue to, stay in that lot.
Yeah.
All right. So as part of our job is to be a watchman, watch out for the nation. Okay, and alert the people standing on the watchtower, man. We're alerting. Isaiah 58 and 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
And then it has to be on a consistent basis. Okay. Every other day basis, pretty much. That's why the apostles have us doing 3 videos a week. We go to camp every Saturday. Okay. It's just part of the game, man. Part of your job. If you don't want to fulfill the job and do it the right way, well, somebody else will.
Willingly.
This is an attempt to hire.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Many are called, but few are chosen. You be hired and did a good job, but the one thing is, you can't keep him. He's a liability. Broke the whole damn machine after I told him not to do it.
He said, don't click that button.
Yeah. With that box, the lock it, tag it box.
Yeah.
Shit. Nigga open the box. Why the hell would you know? You through.
Didn't I say don't touch it?
Go ahead.
Verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Right.
Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
Right. So if we come out and if we don't come out and tell you, all right, that you're going off, that you're wicked, you need to repent. You're gonna die in that wickedness, but we also will too, because the blood will be on our hands because we didn't warn you. All right, but can somebody get that familiar talk about a familiar sound or something like that?
It's about the trumpet, not giving.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians.
Yeah, it's 1 Corinthians. Talking about a certain sound, something like that.
The trumpet give not. Yeah.
Yeah, if it give not a certain sound, okay, because you got to play the right tune as well. But which goes into the right doctrine. But yeah, if we don't come out and play that right tune and give you the right doctrine, then we'll be held accountable. But if we come out and tell you, and you still continue your ways, well, you're gonna die. But hey, the blood is off our hands. Henceforth, we go to the Gentiles. We good. We gonna wash our hands. Yeah, like Jake and older Jake, they say this shit. You know what? I wash my hands with that nigga. I ain't dealing with him no more.
But that's in the scriptures. I think it goes into shake off the hands, shake off the dust of thy feet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, shake out the dust of your
Shake
feet.
off the feet. Yeah, it's like you ain't getting it.
Oh yeah, we
right.
After that second admonition, we have officially washed our hands with you. When you wash it, what's the purpose of washing your hands? To cleanse your hands, get the filth off of it.
Yep.
You go and do very hard work, tedious work, come back, your hands are black. Well, let me go wash my hands before I decide to eat this sandwich. So that doesn't contaminate me.
Yeah.
Goes in,
Not
cleanse.
relying on you to believe.
Yeah. We don't need you to believe for us to continue to come out. If you come out one weekend and say, if you come out one weekend and you say, I'm gonna come back next weekend pops up, he's not here, damn, let's close up camp. Come back out next week, see if he's back. No.
Where you at, Antoine?
Looking for one nigga.
Yeah.
No, we ain't doing that. We gonna do this regardless.
You're gonna be here. You're gonna be meant to be here.
Tell brothers that all the time. At the end of the day, I I know I'm gonna be it on Saturday, Lord willing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Go ahead, whoever had that.
1 Corinthians 14. I'm trying to see where really. I started 6.
Okay.
It's the NLT. Well, shit. I just get the King James version real quick. All right, so this is 1 Corinthians 14 and 6. Come on, bitch, load up. It says, "Now, brethren, if I come unto you speaking with tongues, what shall I profit you? Except I shall speak to you either by revelation, or by knowledge, or by prophesying, or by doctrine. Even these things without life give it sound, whether pipe or harp, except they give a distinction in the sounds. How shall it be known what is piped or harp?
Yeah.
For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?"
Right, so if we're giving that uncertain sound, you're not gonna be prepped. If you're not being told and forewarned that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, you're not gonna be in the state of alertness. You're not gonna be looking for that. You ain't gonna be watching for that. So when it comes, and somebody says, "Well, it's part of it, but it's not the mark." Well, okay, well then that means I can take it. That's gonna be the mindset, and that's the dangerousness, all right, that the severity that these camps ain't understanding. It's bigger than saying it's a part of it. Well, yeah, it's a part of it, but that ain't the mark. No, that is the mark. And if you take that, you will be destroyed.
You're talking about that the most.
Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Which we know Great Millstone to be the predominantly main camp that speaks about the mark as much, as we do. Other camps believe in it, they teach it, but just they don't push it like they should. You gonna say something?
I was going to say that the sound or the tone, even with movies and TV shows, is what completes the scene.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a horror movie and the scene is centered around somebody looking through a house, it's supposed to be suspenseful.
Yeah.
You play a happy ending credit song. Well, now it's just confusion. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Is she about to die, or what the hell? Is she gonna win $1 million? We don't know what's about to go down. It doesn't make sense. And ultimately, that movie's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
On top of that, it's gonna get 3% Rotten Tomatoes. And nobody's gonna watch it.
It's confusing.
Yeah,
But the music makes it's a part of the movie, and that's the same thing with this. It's good that you're going out, but if you're not putting the songs where they need to go, the right tones, then it's for nothing. You're wasting money on a film that ain't gonna get no money.
Yeah, take the
It's not a blockbuster hit.
take the music out of certain, or take the beat out of certain songs that you like, and then just listen to the acapella. You ain't gonna like that shit. No.
That's the tone.
It ain't gonna hit your spirit like it's supposed to. Like the brother mentioned with the movies, take the music out of that certain scene and just have it to where it's just blank. It ain't gonna. You're just gonna be watching two niggas moving. It's not gonna really amount to anything. Like with the action scenes, how it's some fast-paced music. You put some slow shit on it, shit gonna look, be dumb.
He's over here running around hitting, and you're like, dun, dun.
Yeah.
I don't have.
Yeah, it ain't gonna, what you need? But yeah, man. So that's what we're making sure you got to make sure that you're playing that certain sound.
Yeah.
Okay, giving out that certain tune. That way, what people can prepare. Like I said, back in especially times of war or whatever, they blow the trumpet. Hey, everybody get ready. People invading, so on and so forth. But if you play a very soft instrument,
Violin.
yeah, the violin's used for
Relaxation.
the violin's used for dinner. Going on. The violin is used for dinner. So you go and get your favorite plate, turn around, there's a gun in your face. Like the hell?
Yeah.
I thought we was about to eat. He played the wrong tune. He misled the people. And that also goes into somebody can get that feeding the sheep. Okay? If you love me, feed my sheep.
Yeah, is that John?
Yep.
John 20, 21. I think it's 21.
So we gotta play that certain tune and stick to it. On top of that, you can't change the song up in the middle of the performance. Or there's a word for it. Pretty much winging it. You know, you going off script or you going off the music that's already been provided. Improvising it. There's no improvisions with this.
Yeah, they do that with a lot of movies. Like they did that with the Third Bender movie.
Yeah.
I watched the review and they said he did a scene when he was in that tank.
Yeah, there's no script to it, but he just makes something up.
Yeah.
Well, we can't do this with this. You can't change this song. It has to be played exactly according to what the sheet says, according to what's on the paper. You gotta play them too. You gotta play them notes. You know, nigga, that's not E major, nigga. Or E minor.
Yeah, E minor.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, you gotta play the right note.
Yeah.
You know?
It's A minor.
Yeah, right. Fucked it up. Oh yeah.
You still hold something?
Yeah. That John.
Yeah, that John.
It's in there.
Somebody also hold 2nd Ezra 15:1 about the show.
John 21 and verse 15. So when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, Yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee.
Yeah, so Yahushua asked Peter, they're having a conversation. He's like, you love me, right? You got my back? Yeah, go ahead.
He said unto him, Feed my lambs.
So do the work. Go ahead.
He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep.
You gotta understand, people like to throw out that word love like very, very loosely. Love is actually an action and it's a verb. Verb is something that is what you do.
Yeah.
Okay? So you don't just say, oh, I love you. You show love. That's why people don't really, we don't really say it, amongst each other. We show love. We don't, I love you, man. Now, brother may have said it once in a blue moon, but
That drunk convo.
yeah, that drunk convo. I love you, man.
Jake on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Sit your drunk ass.
Man, I know you love me, brother. I don't gotta hear you tell me that.
Yeah,
because
first off,
the
that's
love
too
shown.
much, man. Every day, I love you. Okay, calm, bro.
Yeah, that's
goddamn.
what you keep saying. It's kind of weird.
Right.
It's a little weird, I ain't looking at you sideways, and I'm just like, you just keep saying it.
Right.
It's like, brother, you keep saying it. But yeah, shit. Even with that, there's a limit. I don't want to keep telling my woman I love her every 5 seconds. But go ahead with that.
It says, verse 16, he said unto him again the second time. I get the third, because I already got the second. Verse 17, he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep.
Yahushua was telling Peter, because he's saying, show me that you love me by doing the work. Because when you read the book of John, the 14th chapter, it says, if you love me, keep my commandments. This is a commandment. Yahushua is commanded his men to go out there and warn the flock. That's love. If I warn you and tell you, and somebody's walking and I tell them, hey, don't go down there, there's a giant hole, your car's gonna get stuck in there, don't go there. I showed some love. Because I could have just let you just kept going. But the fact that I showed some type of love to warn you, to let you know, hey, don't go down there. So Yahushua is like, I want you to show you love me. Don't just tell me you love me. I know you're going to say it. Anybody going to say it. But show me by doing the work.
Your woman even says that.
Yeah. Keisha big on that.
Yeah. Show me you love me.
Yeah. Your actions better back up your words.
Yeah.
Bitch. She ain't lying, but shut up.
Man. You say it every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
She says it every fucking day.
Go ahead.
James chapter 1 verse 22 in the NLT. But don't just listen to God's word. You must do what it says.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you are only fooling yourselves.
Yeah, you're only fooling yourself. So you got to do what the word says. Practice what you preach. Pretty much. You come out here and tell Jake to stop eating pork. And behind the scenes, you got bacon.
Don't nobody see you.
Yeah.
God damn.
The right person sees you.
Man.
The only person that matters sees you. Cause you can fool you can fool brothers. You know,
how far is that gonna get?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For one, it ain't even gonna get far because Jake will really gonna read through that shit from the jump. Because you can tell when the nigga just bullshit.
Yeah.
You just look at him and it's like, what are you talking about? And they really be telling on themselves. You know, by your actions. I got this doing, it's good, man. Niggas say you know that many times, that means you don't know. Nobody knows what the hell
I don't even know
he's
what
talking
they're talking
about. You know.
But they
that
all say
shit.
the same thing.
See, look. Don't know what he's talking about. And ultimately he ends up being through. For the most part. Some Jake just weird, but for the most part that shit hey man, hey. Jake be weird, man. We come from different walks of life.
Peculiar people.
Yeah, so you gotta figure out how to deal with brothers.
Yeah.
That's part of being a brother too, being accepting of that.
Yeah.
All right, every brother ain't gonna like chili, nigga. It's okay. Get offended. I don't like chili. Damn, it's a meal, bro.
Yeah.
Just don't cook chili when the brother.
Be
But don't
happy.
offer them
And
none.
be happy you like it. You like it, right?
Huh?
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Yeah.
You know?
I can't do it, brother. I don't know.
Hey,
We
Jake,
need new
Jake,
bodies.
some Jake don't. Hey, they like shit and some Jake don't.
Like
That's it.
cauliflower.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
You
And
don't
then
like
on top of
cauliflower?
that,
Yeah,
how
I
they
like
Oh, I was like, damn, you don't like it?
Yeah, I like
certain
olive.
decisions that they make, how they carry themselves. You know, you may not have done that, but hey, it works for him. You just got to be accepting of
He's
that.
here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As long as he's doing things pertaining to the ministry, hey, everything else is really child's play, man.
He's being a soldier just like you.
It doesn't matter. Because in the kingdom, hey, we are, and that's the beauty of Yahweh Basham Ashai, because we ain't all supposed to be the same anyway.
Yeah.
Outside of the doctrine, no, because that's boring.
Yeah.
There's no variety.
Personalities are all different.
Every brother good at this one
Can't
thing.
ever disagree on something.
Yeah, like, hey, you know, Jake love to talk shit and debate. Nah, that nigga ain't better than him. I'm telling you, you know. Now y'all going back and forth about stats.
LeBron, brother.
Yeah, you know.
You might be able to get to the brother and be like, all right. Well,
Yeah.
You know,
He's at least
somebody
accepting
gonna
of it.
break.
Yeah.
You know what, brother?
We agree.
I
to
see
disagree.
I see what you mean.
You
Yeah,
sit
right.
and drink,
But yeah,
you know,
right. You're right.
And he show you, especially if you got the transcript.
Yeah.
You know what, brother? I get.
Yeah.
Toy
That
Story.
chat log out on Jake. He through.
Makes us human.
Yeah,
Like that episode of Fairy Godparents where Timmy wished everybody was the same and
It
great.
was all great.
Man.
The food was great, the room was great, the shoes was great, just bland.
Gray area.
Yeah, gray area. Mom, what's for dinner? Great. Yeah. I was like, no, that episode. I was like, yeah, nah, that ain't it.
Yeah. And that's what Esau wants. Esau wants everybody to be, you know, controlled, doing the exact same thing at the exact same time, you know, with no differentials whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't go and speak your mind, nigga. No, you shut up. And you sit there and you work and pay me my damn money.
No talking.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1.
Yep.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
All right, these are words of prophecy. Okay? Meaning, so that's what we do. We come out and prophesy, meaning to speak before. All right? We'll act, you know, what's that word? Foretelling.
Yeah.
Okay? And it doesn't require a crystal ball.
Oh yeah.
You know, palm reading, the tarot card shit. That's demonic.
Yeah.
Okay?
The mediums.
Yeah, very demonic. Stay away from that shit. If you meet a bitch and she says she's into tarot readings and all that shit, block her for your own safety.
Even them fucking stones. There's a weird vibration behind that. Them stones,
Yeah.
them zodiac sign bitches, they're weird, bro.
Yeah, you can't even really deal with them. But anybody in general, just stay away from that shit. Obviously, witchcraft and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Right, they're faithful and true. Meaning it entails no lies. There's no lies told in the Bible. Yeah, it's not opinionated.
Yeah.
It's all purely fact-based.
Yep.
Based off of the facts. Based off of the true science. Yeah. Go ahead.
Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Right. The incredulity, their unbelief, their willingness to, willing to not believe,
Or just,
something like that.
Not able and not
Yeah,
willing.
yeah, not able. There you go. Not able, not willing to believe.
Yeah.
They don't want to believe. They don't want the facts.
They don't want to cut you.
Ironically enough, these are the same people that rely on facts, that rely on science, that rely on, history and all these other things. When we bring you the true history and the true science that's contained in the scriptures, you don't want anything to do with it.
And they be in the books that they be reading. They read these. Don't even read like a book about Alexander the Great, but Alexander the Great's in the Bible.
Yeah. Biblical or not biblical?
Read the book of Maccabees, man.
Well,
historical.
yeah, historical, yeah. It is biblical, but historical figures, that are well known, they're contained in the Bible.
Secular district.
Yeah, through secular history, That's not gonna say Shakespeare's gonna come through and paint. No, it's not gonna say anything like that. That nigga ain't not, it's irrelevant.
The actual
But
events.
the major,
Yeah.
Historical figures,
Second Ezra 11.
King Darius,
Yeah.
Cyrus, Xerxes.
Xerxes, definitely him.
Yeah.
That nigga.
All of them.
Yeah,
all
of them.
20
Yeah,
of them.
Four
that's-
generals.
it's like 18,000.
Man.
You get confused looking at them
Ptolemy.
niggas.
I don't
up.
try to keep up with it.
Nah,
I
man.
can't do it.
It's like, okay, so it's the second or the third. You look, it's 2 seconds. It's
Yeah,
It's a lot.
The Caesars.
Yeah, Caesar.
Caesars.
Yep.
Yeah.
Julius Caesar. Shit.
Claude.
Yeah, we say Alexander the Great. Yeah, Ptolemy. Yep.
Seleucus. Yeah.
Shit, Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
You can look him up. He's there. And then on top of that, these empires that are spoken of,
Four generals.
they're all there.
Yeah.
You said what?
After Alexander the Great, his 4 generals.
Yep,
Yeah.
the 4 generals, yep. They're all there. So all these things are contained in the Bible. So they're faithful and true. So when somebody comes and they're not willing to believe these things, well, hey, what's the next one say? Verse 4? You can grab that. And then also too, Romans 3:3.
And that comes with you growing
Yeah.
into the truth to be like that. Because like how the brother saying it earlier, when you first come in, you like, damn, why you just don't believe?
It's disenchanted.
Yeah. You grow and it's like, well, I don't give a fuck anyway.
Start to care.
You actually,
Stop caring.
you actually get happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a guaranteed seat for your ass.
It's
of
really-
not being here. Makes
really-
it better for me.
Really, it's clear indications that you already don't believe, and there's not even just a little bit of a mustard seed that you got in you that would have you believe. So it was really like, well, we tried. But
You got the truth. That's what matters. You understand this word. Auntie and Uncle Charlie and all that. Look, at the end of the day, yeah, you may love them and they cool and all that, but at the same time, fuck them.
Yeah.
Because they're not here,
Mm-hmm.
Verse 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Yep, and that's plain. They're all going to die in their unfaithfulness. So they don't believe, well, they're going to die in that same belief system.
But
They're
it still
gonna-
can't pass.
Yeah, and regardless, it still happen. Once again, all you had to do, you can tie in secular history with the Bible. And it just goes to show that the Most High didn't lie about anything. There's historical evidence of ancient Egypt, They trying to continue to scoop up things about the flood. You got Mount Ararat, that pillar of salt, and where is it?
I forgot exactly about it.
Yeah.
Pillar.
So they say it was Lot's wife.
Still there.
I can't remember where it's at, but that's there.
They found pieces of the mark. We did
Is it
a
No.
me and Mally did a lesson a while back. Because we were going into Psalms 14. That they say there's no God, but they literally showed there's still architectural evidence and proof and bones of Sodom and Gomorrah. But this is all fake. Yeah, the monuments. There's monuments. There's actual statues and sculptures that people have collected and found in these landmarks. And it's like, well, but it's fake. Well, nigga, why is this here? You have to explain that. You thought a nigga? So you're trying to tell me that a nigga sat in his basement and painted and architected a whole piece, a whole shrine and all that, went there and put it there and left it there for thousands of years. You can tell it's old. You can tell it's been burnt. You think he did all that? You think that shit? There's something wrong with you.
And they try to tie these things to things of the nature of like the Loch Ness monster and other shit like that.
Cthulhu. Niggas believe in that.
Which
it's some weird squid guy.
and Bigfoot. Which these things, the Most High has creatures that are definitely out there that are, was that newly created.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't get it twisted, there probably is a goddamn species of Bigfoot. And the Most High is waiting to unleash it on you dumb niggas. But they try to compare the Bible to things of that nature, something completely low level. Especially like when you look these things up, like that one picture, it was really like a floaty, a Loch Ness monster. And then the Bigfoot shit, it was really a nigga in a suit. So it's fake shit that that's why it's a conspiracy. And they try to tie that to the Bible. No, the Bible,
Separate.
yeah, it's completely separate. And like the brother mentioned, these things are actually still on the earth. His people are still on the earth. Hell, it's chosen.
Well, the Israelites are done away with. How? The Edomites are done away with. How?
Yeah, they said the Edomites are done away with.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
We look at them niggas every day.
Yeah.
They're owning us right now.
Shit, they be walking up and past the camp.
Yeah.
They here.
Hell, they don't even know that some of them, a handful of them don't even know.
Yeah.
But now they're beginning to know.
Yeah. That's why they're fighting against it.
Them small hats, they know that they from Amalek, the grandson of Esau. They know that shit.
They know.
Romans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Romans.
How you
Romans
look
coming
at
back.
how you know that the Romans are? You look at them, and it's like, okay, the so-called white people. Then you fast forward 1,000 years later to the fucking Americans and so-called or the fake Europeans, and you don't tie one in. I mean, you don't tie that shit together.
But they
The
boast
same
that they
fucking
are.
people. They know that.
They boast that they are. You'll hear it even like, Rome. Yeah, I love Rome. And during the time of Rome, and because that's them reincarnated.
Look at the architecture. Look at the structures. The way that the laws.
It's fucking good.
Yeah.
A football field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stadium.
The
yeah.
stadium.
Back to the Coliseums.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that fighting shit?
Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Yeah,
Yeah, Gladiator.
Modern day gladiators. It's just boxing, UFC
Yeah,
boxing.
yeah.
Shit like that. Yeah, right. Yeah, Jake doing that shit.
You got sports.
Shit. The gym.
The gym.
Yeah, they naked.
And this nigga showering and shit, sitting in a sauna with a towel.
Yeah, they still use Latin, even though it says
football.
a dead language. Yeah, the Roman numerals.
Yeah, the Roman,
I think it's what, Super Bowl 50 something? 58, 59, something coming up. Yeah.
It's almost 60 of them.
Yeah. But that's why the scriptures say in Ecclesiastes 1:9, there is no new thing under the sun. Nothing changed, man. Everyone wants to say that we're in modern time. Yes, we are in modern fucking time. Yes, but nothing changed. The only thing you'll see somewhat is different is just a Tesla, but transportation's always been a thing. Horses, how do you think we got by? Your feet, nigga. You're gonna walk. You're gonna travel.
Basically, with modern, everything is basically upgraded to where everything is more convenient.
Yeah.
It's not like in the ancient world, certain things were less convenient. Everything dealing with modern is just more convenient, quicker.
Yeah.
Sophisticated.
Yeah.
Advanced.
Yeah. And that's really too to help usher in with different prophecies, i.e. the sea hip.
Yeah.
Because what was ultimately one of the prophecies is that, well, I don't want to say it like that because it's not a doctrine. What I'm about to say, but basically, with the sea hip, it's instant gratification. With technology, you're prone to instant gratification. With this technology, that's what I wanted to say.
Fast food, microwave.
You can DoorDash some food
DoorDash,
in 25 minutes.
Yep.
And especially with the internet, that shit, that does all the heavy lifting for us. We don't have to go and do like when you read the stories, how the men of the Lord, they was traveling to this city, traveling that city. We don't have to do that.
Yeah.
We can just put a video up and anybody can access it over the whole planet.
We don't gotta go to Greece and Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to do that.
We don't have a need to go and do those things. You take a trip. Are you through? No. But what's the
Save your fucking
what's
money.
the point?
What's the urgency to get there to teach?
For a couple of days.
I was gonna say, and how quick it's evolving as well. Because when the apostles and the elders, when they was coming up on the scene, they had to go to the libraries
Yeah.
and go into the books and everything. Now it's everything that we that they was researching. We can just look up in the palm of our hand.
Yeah, we got a PDF.
You got a
You
mini
know,
laptop in
or
your
a
back
breakdown, an abridged version of it on a certain link.
Go to the library.
You know. So what?
Listen, them brothers had to go to the library.
Yeah.
Every other day.
Yeah, to study these books.
Yeah.
Brothers, some brothers still got certain books.
You gotta
I've
deal
got
with
this book 15 years ago. Damn.
librarians.
You know. I got books on my shelf collecting dust.
Certain books that you can't even find no more. They're super expensive. Like
Yeah.
Who is Esau Edom? That's an expensive book now.
I think I still have the PDF of that too.
$13,000.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
used to be.
And
Yeah.
the Roman, not Roman.
Who was
Shit.
the Roman
No, the Russian icon.
Yeah, the black
That
one,
book, that book is hella expensive.
Yeah.
I ain't checked it in a while. I believe
About like 30.
it's a.
It used to be like I said, who was Esau? That used to be because I know where Elder Malcolm got it. It was years ago, like probably more than 5 years ago.
Like 2010.
Yeah, it used to be like $20, $30.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, the book about 10 bands. It's like what happened with that? Because Esau don't want you to get that book.
$13.99.
Damn.
The Russian icon.
That's really not bad though. It's not a bad price though.
Yeah, but why are they skyrocketing that book like that?
Why does that? Let me see again.
$1,300.
Why does that cost more than? Why does that cost more than my rent?
Yeah. Let me see how much it is Esau.
You got a book? You said the Esau.
Yeah, who is Esau?
Oh, wait, that's a book.
Yeah.
Who is Esau Edom?
Yeah. Oh yeah, who is Esau / Edom?
Which they dropped the price of that, so now that's $18. That's shocking.
Wait, what?
Esau
They
Edom.
had a book.
That's 20.
What?
Is that a credible book or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it tells you who Esau is.
Really?
Pretty much in
Talks about the
pretty
Romans
much,
and
yeah,
stuff,
pretty
yeah.
much in the book. The premise is on.
I'm shocked.
They're saying that
I'm shocked as hell.
the small hats
Yeah.
are the Edomites. Oh no,
Yeah.
yeah, they're saying that the small hats are
Saying white
Edomites.
Christians are Israelites.
Yeah, white Christians are Israelites.
I might order that
So
too.
over here, there is like
It's
the
$18.
small hats
I
are the
might order it.
Edomites.
Wow.
But no, nigga, y'all the same. Y'all the
It's only
same
makes
No,
people.
'cause that's
Yeah.
over, and because Elder Malcolm mentions that pretty often.
Yeah,
Because the Edomites here say the small hats are Edomites, and then over there, the rabbis and stuff say that the white people here are Edomites.
yeah.
Makes sense.
It's a constant blame game. It's that Spider-Man meme. They both
Divided
pointing at each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
You had that? You had a precept?
Yeah.
Or that?
You guys got any other precepts?
Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9
Mhm.
to 10.
Yep.
The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
Right, there's no new thing under the sun. Okay, so these things have already happened before, man. This is Rome 2.0, if you will.
Never got destroyed.
Yeah, that deadly wound that was healed. Okay, it took a hit. All right, but when was Rome healed? During the point of the Renaissance.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that? The 1300s. You know, the Renaissance is when Rome was healed and it was pretty much brought back to life. It was resuscitated. It was given CPR.
Revival of Rome.
Yeah, and now we're seeing it. Just like which is also the Greeks. These are the same people.
Greeks.
All right. It's Babylon. Yeah. All over again. All these ancient kingdoms is all meshed up into one, and shit we're looking at.
You got when you read the scriptures, you're gonna get Esau's whole lineage. You're gonna get our lineage, and it's gonna show Esau's lineage.
Yep, the two main characters of this story, because we can talk about the other heathens, but they're really minute in this book. They have certain points where they might have striked up a conversation here or there.
Play a pivotal role.
Yeah, ultimately, you take the heathens out and you just deal with Jacob and Esau. That's really all you need.
Main characters.
Yeah, we don't give a damn about what Elam did back in the day. We don't really care.
Dirty ass.
Yeah.
You said that dirty.
Dirty ass feet.
I got this for Lloyd.
No money.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 16. There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them.
Yep.
They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Yeah, there's no end of the people. So the Edomites aren't done away with. None of these. When you right, exactly. That time ain't happened yet. Y'all jumping the gun. You trying to jump to the end of the story already. The end of your story is that. You should be happy they're not done away with, nigga. Yeah. But you ain't got a chance in hell to repent, so it really don't matter. So I see why you want to jump to that part. Because you want to just get it over with. But anyway.
They don't want to play their role.
Yeah.
Now they don't. But 5 years ago they did.
Yeah, before. They loved, when it was the time of slavery and them ruling and all that, they loved being the Edomites. They loved it. Yeah, the Klan. The Klan was their last hope. That was it. That's at Star Wars. Episode 6. No, not episode 6. That was episode 4. Was it A New Hope? I think, yeah. That was A New Hope. The Klan was well, in that case, the last hope for them. The last Jedi. The last Edomite. This nigga. With a swastika. Goddamn forehead. That was it. But nah, man. And what was that say? What did it say? What that one just say that you just read? Oh, there's no end of the people. So that's what I was saying. The 18 nations that are written of in the Bible, hey, they're still here today, man. And each has their role pertaining to this story. And the top nation being the nation of Israel, even though they're at the bottom now, that's the one that's going to be put at the top. Okay, the kingdom of heaven is restored to us.
Another talking point people try to use is that all the people of the earth have mingled so much that there are no more nations. But that's why the scriptures say it goes by your father.
Right.
Because that way that's not possible. Everybody may look like everything and everybody is mingled, but there's still the Israelites.
I'm
Still
mixed,
the other
brother.
nations.
Yeah, that's why you have,
I'm mixed.
You got heights and different heights and statures and colors and shit like that. But at the end of the day, like your brother mentioned, it's through your father's lineage. Now, and that's why this is all faith-based, because we don't have our father's record. We don't have the lineage to our forefathers to, 100% prove that we're in Israel. We come from this tribe, that tribe. But hey, once again, only Israelites can receive this truth. So that's a for sure 100% way to know I am an Israelite. You coming to the truth. Now, does that leave you with the area? That means LeBron James might be a heathen. No, he's a nigga. Yeah. But we're saying
it's obvious Jake's in the earth, or
Right.
The obvious.
Jake. Okay, you read the spirit in it. Look at this nigga. He's 40 and dunking. But the point is, that doesn't matter. That the physical and how well you dress and shit like that, it doesn't matter. It's really about the spirit. That's a for sure way.
That's what matters to the Lord.
Yeah, right. That's what the Lord's looking at.
About your damn vertical.
Man, I did a 9-foot run. Lord, man.
You couldn't jump high enough to get on the chariots.
Yeah. You couldn't jump high enough to do a video. Yeah. Give a fuck about that shit. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 and 45, it says, moreover, all these curses shall be upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder upon thy seed forever. So these curses are going to be upon us for a long time. So though we might not have the records, right, we line things up with the scriptures. That's our not focal point. That's our main guidance of who we are, along with the spirit, because the Israelites are going to go through many different curses,
captivities
that other that other nations is not going through.
We fit the description. What they be saying, Esau be saying all the time, well, you fit the description. We fit the description when we read these scriptures. So
no, you good, bro. And then the Israelite foreigners that's going through those different curses. Well, I just said it. I can't remember what I'm saying. The Gentiles, the actual Israelite foreigners, they're gonna go through the same curses. It's gonna follow them wherever they are. It doesn't matter. So that's how we know or have a clue about who they are. And of course, along with the different abilities that they have, because we are the top of the nations. We are the top. We're the cream of the crop. We the salt of the earth. We the best at everything that we do.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's how we also have a clue about who we are. And that's what we have, along with that Romans 8. The Spirit, the Spirit bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Heavenly Father. You know?
Yeah, them curses are the prime indicator. If you want to know where the Israelites are, and that's why they're what? They're written in paper for their faithful and true. So that we can come here in this modern time, read these, and just go look. Okay, who's going through this? Who got that yoke of iron? Who can't? You know, whose families are separated? Who's working for somebody else and they ain't yielding no benefit, yielding no fruit?
A bag of holes.
Yeah, the bag of holes. Who's going through these? Well, it's the Israelites. Now, through the process of the devil, one can argue, well, everybody's struggling. Yeah, but
now.
Yeah,
right now.
Now. Because of the economy.
You said it now.
Yeah.
But even then, niggas still ain't. I've seen niggas with the worst diet on the planet have a better back than me.
Yeah.
Better knees. Yeah, they wake up vibrant, refreshed, and they on their 8th cup of coffee.
They ate the whole meal of Taco Bell and he fine.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, you fresh off of, you trying to eat healthier. You know, you might did a week of veggies or whatever. Still catching hell. Yeah.
Oh, that's what people be saying.
Yeah, get you a Sprite. You tell a nigga, my stomach hurt. Get some ginger ale. That'll help.
Or Northern Kingdom, they tell you to get that damn, what's that shit you put on your chest?
Vape.
Vicks. Yeah, Northern Kingdom be big on that.
Don't use that shit, man.
Southern Kingdom be with that
If you
Sprite.
got stuff, use peppermint oil.
Or eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus, yep.
Yeah, eucalyptus.
Use peppermint oil, do it like the same way you apply the Vicks. Cause that shit's, I think it killed somebody too.
God damn, because it's so strong.
Yeah,
It'd be abused.
If I'm not mistaken, it killed the child.
God.
You know? Because it's toxic. It's chemicals. You can just take natural,
Hazel spray.
like I said, peppermint oil, eucalyptus oil. It'll give you that same, burn, and it'll clear you up.
Scientists,
Hold your head over some boiling water with some, throw some lemon or ginger or something in there.
A hot shower. Hot shower.
Yeah, hot showers.
Do all of it in the same city.
Yeah, right.
Do it all.
Medicine's out of the earth, man. Most high makes it easy, man.
Niggas want the hard way.
Yeah, water is a
That
very
instant
strong
gratification.
element.
Go get that Tylenol.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Go get that NyQuil.
Sometimes you gotta run the heat, but not all the time, nigga.
Independent.
Yeah.
Trust the Lord.
Yeah,
And prayer.
on the
Ultimately
Lord, yeah.
prayer.
Yeah.
Take the herb and throw a prayer up. There you go.
Yep.
And you'll be healed. It may not be instant. It could be the next day or whatever, but the Lord's going to heal you in due time.
Maybe the Lord just wants you to go through it.
Yeah, that's what suffering. That's what goes into suffering. Yeah, people don't understand when it comes to serve the Lord, you're gonna go through challenges in certain situations. It's not gonna be just sunshines and rainbows, man. You're smiling, or they always want to call on God when something bad happens. No, now you want to call on God because now your car's fucked up. Now I want to call on the Lord. No, you need to call on the Lord through good and bad times, man, because He controls both the narratives.
Because sicknesses, that's a form of chastisement as well.
Yeah, there's many forms of
Sicknesses,
catching
ailments,
hell. You don't gotta always be a car or a money aspect.
What you gonna do in those situations?
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Your body is at its lowest.
Yeah.
You gotta still muster up the strength to still serve the Lord, bro.
Yeah.
Still gotta make it to camp in certain instances. Obviously if you're hospital bound, obviously can't make it. But hey, shit. Y'all should do what you do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. What's got anything else? Now we get that message.
Matthew chapter 4, verse 17. From that time, Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
All right. Repent, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's the message. That's why we come out here once again to alert our people, so-called blacks, Native American Latinos. They are the chosen people, according to the Bible. And once again, man, as pursuant to that scripture, it's high time to wake out of sleep. For our salvation is near than we believe. So, Lord's will, this is edifying to the elect. Before we close, giving all praise, honor, glory
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakudash.
Double honors once again, as always, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. The true leaders of Israel today, whether you receive it or not, Peace, much love, and salutation is always to the elect. All right, you brothers keep pushing, keep fighting this good fight of faith. Don't let no man take your crown. With that, shalom.
Shalom.